By far, this is the best place I've worked in. I work with a bunch of creative people that are filled with ideas. A bit too much sometimes. Okay, and they're very loud, they're very noisy, and we have a lot of fun at work. Like me, I like to do my work at a very quiet place. So sometimes when they get a bit noisy, I will go on and say, guys, could you just keep it down a little? And they just have to crack a joke, and I feel like my stress has just dropped. So it's good. It's good fun. Sometimes you need colleagues like that. You feel especially for sales, being in my line, I do feel a lot of pressure in bringing in the revenue back to the company, especially for a company that we still call ourselves an SME. So based on that, there is a certain level of commitment that you have to bring in the profit home, and that kind of pressure, I do bring it back to work. But having colleagues like this, that kind of pressure seems to not be too heavy, especially when you know there's a team to back you up. On my level, I work a lot with content-related campaign, and there are times where I actually feel that there's a lot of work, but I always have my colleagues telling me, Bav, don't worry, we've got this. You just sort this out. So the culture is we are all a team. I think we have formed a family as well. And you can actually go up to anyone and ask for guide. Anyone are willing to share according to their knowledge and expertise. I don't think BFM has a hierarchy kind of a culture. I really don't see that as long as I've been here. I sometimes see my MD sitting in between tables everywhere in the office. So I think that the concept is very open. There are times when I'm sharing a radio campaign brief with my teammate, and then somewhere from out of nowhere, you will see a producer pop by behind me and say, I have an idea for that. And I'm like, what? You've been listening? So it's very transparent. Everything. So it's good. So sometimes you learn a lot from the conversation you hear among your colleagues as well. So that actually will help you grow. So if you're thinking of coming over if anyone is thinking of applying to BFM, be prepared for a remarkable experience ahead of you. When I say remarkable, it's very subjective to how you take it. But one thing I can tell you, you will be multitasking a lot in BFM. That means you will be exposed to so many roles than the only role that you expected to be in when you come here. And that will ensure you gain much more experience that you signed up for. And that itself gives you more reason to join BFM.